Hundreds of Catholic believers gathered at St. Anne's Modure Church in the Kikuyu parish to observe Ash Wednesday, signifying the commencement of the Lenten season. A different kind of Valentine's Day. Instead of red roses, it's red blood. Find out how. And with that, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Moigi William. Let us bring you up to speed on what has been taking shape in the world of news. Starting off, the prosecution in the case of murder suspect Kelvin Kang'ethe, who had escaped custody, was called on the court to detain him at the Industrial Area Remand Prison. Kang'ethe was arraigned before Magistrate Lucas Onyina at the Milimani Law Courts after his arrest last night in Ngong. The arrest came days after he escaped from the Muthaiga police station. The prosecution also noted that if granted the request, Kang'ethe will be allowed to access lawyers only appearing for him, who must be accompanied with an investigating officer. Kevin is alleged to have murdered his girlfriend, Margaret Mbitu, in Massachusetts on October 31st, 2023 by inflicting multiple stabs on her face and neck before leaving her body in a locked automobile in a parking garage at Boston Logan International Airport. The ruling on the prosecution request is slated for this afternoon.
That on 31st January 2024, the respondent was booked in Muthaiga Police Station on OB 56 of 31st January 2024 at 19:02 hours, where it was indicated that the respondent should be treated as a dangerous suspect and limitations of visitations apply. Therefore, the Deputy OCS Muthaiga Police Station instructed all office personnel and cell security that anyone who wished to visit the respondent must pass through his office. So that, Your Honor, what we have clearly demonstrated in this affidavit is that in order to secure the respondent and make sure that he appears before you pursuant to these extradition proceedings, it is best that he be remanded at Industrial Area Medium Remand. Contrary to the assertions by my learned friends, we do not seek to limit his right to counsel. All we are saying is that the counsels on record appearing for him will have access to him. If my learned friends have any other counsel who they wish to place on record, let us know. They will equally have access. Place them on record. We need to know who they are. We have no problem.
Away from that, now let me inform you of some of the ways Kenyans have celebrated this particular day, being Valentine's Day. And the Mount Kenya University has marked the Valentine's Day celebrations in style as they embark on a blood donation campaign in a bid to attain the 500,000 annual target. Have a look.
Sciences, the School of Nursing, and the School of Public Health. Today's event is a vital community engagement that contributes to the university's mission. Ladies and gentlemen, of particular interest to Mount Kenya University about today's event is the day's student-driven approach, and especially the students within the College of Health Sciences, the student leaders, and the entire student community at MKU, which give us a lot of satisfaction. Before I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, allow me, therefore, to congratulate the student of Mount Kenya University, as aforementioned, as well as the staff for the sterling role they are playing by this event. In conclusion, I once more thank all the guests for gracing this event and wish to assure the stakeholders who are here today and following us online about Mount Kenya University's continued commitment in partnering in this or similar event in future. With those few words, I would like to say Thank you, and may God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Let's appreciate our Vice Chancellor.
All right, indeed, it is a red Valentine's Day. Moving on, hundreds of Catholic faithful assembled at St. Anne's Mudhure Church in Kikuyu Parish to celebrate Ash Wednesday, which marks the beginning of the Lent season. Addressing the congregation, Reverend Father Raphael Mbugua called for commitment among Christians by observing the three pillars of the Lenten period, which includes prayer, fasting, and almsgiving, further urging Christians to utilize Lent season as a time of prayers and seeking God's mercy and self-reflection.
Maisha yetu hapa duniani ni mafupi, tena tunakumbushwa kujinyenyekeza mbele zake Mwenyezi Mungu, tukijiona sisi ni wadhaifu, ni wanyonge, na yule tu ataweza kutuinua juu ni Mungu mwenyewe. Tena ni ishara ya nje inayoonyesha vile tuko wanyenyekevu ndani yetu na vile tuko tayari kubadilisha maisha yetu, tuwe watu ambao wanakumbuka huu wakati ni mfupi sana na mwishowe utaisha, na kile kitambaki ni kuwa na Mungu milele katika ufalme wake.
Sana wakati wa maombi sana sana ndio inatakikana wakati huu, kujinyima na zaidi ya yote kupea wale ambao hawana, wale ambao ni maskini na wale ambao hawana uwezo katika familia na katika vijiji vyetu.
All right, let me ask you, for you, are you marking the Valentine's Day or the Ash Wednesday? Talk to me. Tell me about how your Wednesday has been. Which day have you marked? Now, to other news, the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union branch in Elgeyo Marakwet County has cancelled its 7-day strike notice. According to the Secretary of the Union in Elgeyo Marakwet, Jackson Kamonzi, and Governor Wesley Rotich, they have concurred with the doctors' wishes and also to agree to fulfill conditions laid out in a collective bargaining agreement by the end of Tuesday next week, so as the doctors can have a chance to offer services to citizens.
My name is Dr. Kamonzi Mule, Branch Secretary, KMPDU. We are here with fellow doctors from Elgeyo Marakwet County. As you know, it was in public domain that we issued a 7-day strike notice to the county government of Elgeyo Marakwet County for not implementing the CBA of 2017, which addresses the doctors' welfare. After that meeting that we had today with the county government of Elgeyo Marakwet, we've seen some goodwill, we've seen some good signs from the governor, from the county secretary, and entirely from the county management. So we've had a meeting today morning. We've agreed that the county management will retreat and we meet after 7 days, whereby they will come up with a comprehensive report on how those issues are going to be implemented.
We have listened to them. They have raised their wishes and concerns, which I would say are general regarding their welfare and training and general career progression matters. And so we have listened to them. We should say that the concerns or the issues they raised were genuine concerns, and we have agreed to give ourselves time to go and consider those requests.
All right, let us still stay with matters health, whereby Sabatia's sub-county hospital management in Vihiga County has raised concerns over the increased debt to the National Health Insurance Fund, that is NHIF, which has led to the deteriorating levels in the services offered in the hospital. Speaking at the launch of the construction of the women's maternity ward in Sabati Health Center, Beatrice Angala, the chairperson of the hospital, stated that the hospital owes NHIF a loan of 6 million, which is a hindrance to the hospital's functions. On the other hand, Vihiga County Governor Wilbur Otichilo promised to raise the hospital status to level 5. The Council of Governors is expected to deal with the situation.
We have over 6 million claims with the NHIF. We also would like to request you, and even with other governors, I know it's a countrywide thing. There are people are crying. Funds are not being released for NHIF. We would like funds to be released so that we get the money for us to be able to continue our normal activities at this facility.
Hata vifaa, nimeona vifaa, hii hospitali haina vifaa nyingi. Vifaa ni vichache sana. So kwa hii budget ambao tunafanya, nitauliza chief of na waziri muangalie at least tuweke vifaa hapa kwa hii budget. Tunataka ile mjengo ambao tutajenga hapa iwe mjengo itakuwa na kila kitu ambao inaitikana, na tukijipanga kwamba hii hospital kwa next 5 to 10 years iwe level 5.
Elsewhere, a resident from Meru has surrendered an AK-47 rifle with 17 bullets to the priest of Jesus Winner Ministry Church, Nathan Keremi. This is after the security department urged those with firearms to surrender them to police station or at a church. Speaking at the Meru police station, Pastor Nathan Keremi praised the action, saying it was an act of bravery which should be embraced by many who possess firearms against the law. The police commander in Menti North, Ezekiel Chepkwony, has confirmed receiving the weapon and has issued a warning to those who own weapons illegally to surrender them to the police station.
Mimi ni mhubiri wa Injili, naitwa Prophet Nathan Keremi, na huwa nahubiri Injili ya Kristo yenye rehema na huruma. Na kama nilivyokuwa kwa kazi yangu kwenye mahubiri ya kwangu, basi kati ya watu wale wanaokoka Jumapili, kuna mmoja aliweza kujisalimisha na akaweza kusema kuna silaha amekuwa nayo kwa muda na anataka kuileta kwa mikono yangu. Na mimi nikaileta hapa kwa station, na afisa wetu wote wakiongozwa na kiongozi wetu OSPD waliweza kuipokea na iko mbele ya serikali sasa. Mkubwa wetu amesema wanaweza surrender kwa ofisi za serikali na hakuna hatua watachukuliwa ya kuadhuru. Ya pili, wakanjiona kuwa hawana security na hawana roho ya kuenda kusarenda kwa kituo chetu cha polisi ama vituo vyetu vya serikali, wapeleke kwa makanisa.
And I'm also giving a warning to those who are still out there with illegal firearms that their days are numbered, and very soon we shall catch up with them. My appeal to the community, whoever, if you know somebody who is having an illegal firearm, please come forward, inform us, and we shall take it in confidence and we shall do our work.
Elsewhere, the Nakuru County Assembly has deliberated on a bill urging their county senator, that is Tabitha Karanja Kiroshi, to cease disregarding the members of the assembly 1 month after Senator Kiroshi persuaded ward representative to impeach the governor of the county. According to the senator, Nakuru Governor Susan Kihika has failed to execute her duties during the land dispute concerning the War Memorial Hospital after the county leadership took over its management last year. The bill was initiated by Ward Representative Alex Mbugua for the senator to present her arguments in Parliament as required.
What our senator is doing is actually trying to make the County Assembly of Nakuru ungovernable, to make it look bad. And as many members have said, I think she is fostering a very selfish ambition inside her. It is unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, and I will just urge the senator that she takes time to learn the roles of the Senate.
Mr. Speaker, many that have spoken before me, honorable members, Mr. Speaker, have asked our senator to have a day and a date with us. Her seat is within this assembly, Mr. Speaker. It is on your left side, Mr. Speaker. She has never sat on that seat, Mr. Speaker. It is such a bad thing that we have hired people to be cleaning her seat, Mr. Speaker, whereas she never sits on it, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, what has happened is that it's either some people are naive to Constitution, or they never read, or they are still confused between the old Constitution before the 2010 one. Because what is happening is that somebody thinks that you can call an MCA from a badge. And I have said this. How do you call a press conference and tell MCAs that they can go and impeach a governor for a county executive governor, and you have not laid down the necessary truth.
The Honourable Member for Mayela.
And in Kitui County, whereby the Kitui County Executive Committee member for Roads and Transport, Ruben Itiko, has now said that most accidents in the county are as a result of riders not being familiar with traffic rules. He has said that the boda sector in Kitui benefit from a program by the county government that aims to train thousands of riders about road safety. This comes amidst the construction of 40 modern boda sheds across the county.
Si kama hii ile iko hapa nyuma tunaona ndio wale wanaendesha hiyo kazi huwa inaendelea wanaendesha vizuri.
Kumekuwa na ajali mingi sana zinahusisha watu wa bodaboda. Aidha mtu ameanguka na bodaboda, ameanguka na bodaboda, ama gari imegonga mtu wa bodaboda sababu ya mambo ya hawajasomeshwa mambo ya kutumia barabara vizuri.
County government of Kitui imeamua kutusaidia sisi watu wa bodaboda na kutujengea shades. Tumekuwa tukifanya hii kazi kwa ngumu sana wakati wa jua na pia wakati kuna mvua. Hatukuwa na mahali pa kujificha, mahali pa kushade tukingojea our customers.
Construction of Maragua 4 Dam, whereby Water Cabinet Secretary Macharia Njeru has now said that the government is working on construction of social dams to ensure provision of enough water across the country. Speaking at Kahatia in Kahuro Sub-County, he has said that the construction of the Maragua 4 Dam is set to enable residents to have enough water connectivity. Njeru has observed that the National Treasury is already making plans of funding to kickstart the construction of the dam, which is estimated to cost 42 billion Kenya shillings. It will be expected to produce 180,000 cubic meters of water on a daily basis, which will be shared between Murang'a and Nairobi counties. Areas that are set to benefit from this particular project include lower parts of Kegumo, Kahuro, Kiharu and Maragua sub-county.
Serikali ina jukumu la kuweza kuona kwamba kila mwananchi katika nchi hii yetu ameweza kupata maji. Maji ni jukumu la serikali kuona kwamba watu wote wameweza kufaidi katika kaunti hii ya Murang'a. Kuna juhudi nyingi ambazo tunafanya kama kesho Alhamisi tutakuwa na mtukufu rais ambaye atakuja kuzindua mradi wa maji kule Gatanga. Mradi huo ni mradi ambao pia uko na unyunyiziaji wa mifugo wa mimea. Kwa hivyo kila sehemu ambayo haina maji, serikali hii ina jukumu la kuona kwamba jambo hilo tunalitimiza.
All right, one of the sub-counties is Kahuro sub-county. Now, to other matters whereby women members of parliament have condemned the killing of women and violence against women, calling on Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki to take action on the matter. Dressed in black, the women MPs have insisted that there is nothing to celebrate in today's Valentine's Day.
Against women, against children, and I want to speak about an emerging form of gender-based violence. I want to speak to all parents out there. Please take responsibility. We are having a scenario where fathers are moving to towns to look for opportunities and abandoning homes and abandoning responsibilities to the women, to their wives. Then the women are also following suit. They're abandoning the children, especially when they have girls. These young girls, minors, are left to fend for themselves. This is very serious. This case is worse in Busia County, in Teso South constituency, where I'm coming from. We are having cases where children are almost dying of hunger. That is violence against children. That is violence against minors. So parents, please take responsibility and take care of your families. Hatutaki kuona wazazi wameondoka, wameenda mjini kutafuta ajira, wamewacha watoto wachanga peke yao, watoto wanakufa njaa, watoto wanashindwa kwenda shule kusoma. Kwa hivyo all this is violence against children, violence against both boys and girls, and we cannot continue to watch that happen. Asanteni sana.
Wenzangu wamezungumza mengi, mimi nitaenda kwa upande mwingine. Nafikiria serikali yetu ya Kenya ina mipango mizuri, nisema tu haijulikani kule mashinani. Kuna ile toll free number 1195. Ningependelea Ministry ya Gender ihakikishe hiyo toll number imekuwa launch every county kwa sababu ni kama haijulikani. 1195 inasaidia sana na naomba serikali ipe nguvu zaidi iweze kushughulikia mambo haya. Maana iwe na uwezo paka wa kuchukua ndege kama pahali kuna jambo la dharura limetokea waende wakarescue kama ni rape case. Manake hiyo namba mimi kwangu Lamu nililaunch na nikaona inasaidia. Ni namba ukipiga kama una issue za rape, GBV, nini inasaidia na iko 24 hours. Lakini ni kama haijulikani Kenya nzima. So ni muhimu ipewe nguvu.
Right, away from that now let us shift gears to matters agriculture where more than 5,000 farmers from Konoin, oh yes, I've got it right, Konoin constituency that is in Bomet County have received avocado seedlings to boost them financially. The seedlings are expected to improve agriculture and provide income for farmers in the area. Leading the activity, Konoin Member of Parliament, that is Brighton Yegon, has said that the government through the Ministry of Agriculture has allocated 20,000 plants to be given to farmers from all 5 Konoin wards. According to the legislator, 20,000 farmers have benefited from the scheme since the year 2018 when the activity was initiated.
Na groups mbalimbali, CBOs, groups ya kina mama ya disability na youth ambao walijiandikisha ya kuwa wako interested na kufanya diversification. Tulipata donation kutoka Ministry of Agriculture ya avocado 20,000 seedlings ya avocado, na tuko hapa leo tukifanya distribution ya hiyo 20,000 seedlings ya avocado. Kama vile unaona watu wako wengi sana. Hizo ni representatives za groups ambao wamefanyiwa training kwa siku ya leo, ndio waende wa train group zao na waweze kupanda kulingana na vile wamefanyiwa training. Tuna encourage watu wetu saa ile wanafuata mambo ya